There we go. We've got the sound going now. So all of that, we'll just say that the sound started at a couple minutes into the video. We are live now. So obviously you don't know what I've been saying. I am sharing the video out to all those people that said that they wanted a notification. So there you have it. It's not as sexy as like saying, hey, I have this like super whammadine thing that shares everything out. Nope, I'm just going there one by one, all by my onesies. We're live now. Post. Now that is shared out. As you're popping on, give it a yo-ho to a fellow pirate. Okay? A fellow pirate that you see. And where is all of my... I'm looking for your comments, guys. The reason why I couldn't tell that you couldn't hear me is because I couldn't hear, or I couldn't see. So where are your comments? Minimizing everything here. I'm sure it's hidden somewhere. Oh, comments. Ecamm Live has decided to... Where are the comments? Overlays. Recording window. Comments and reactions. There they are. Bam! Found you. All right, so I see we've got Brittany's on live. You guys like it when I pop it down here, don't you? All right, Brittany's on live. You just want to hear me say pop it, don't you? All right, we got Brittany on live. Yeah, you can hear me now. I feel like the I feel like the Verizon guy. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So we're gonna play a pirate game. All right, you guys down to play a pirate game? All right. This is Monday Night Marketing. This is going to be fun. This is going to be interactive. Okay, the beatings will continue until morale improves. All right. I'm just kidding. Only kind of. All right. Do you guys want to play a game? Put yes, pirate game down below. I think you guys are going to like it. All right. Now that we got the audio issue fixed. All right. Give a yo-ho to a fellow pirate. If you're coming on, put your pirate hashtag, whatever your pirate name is down below. And give me a yes if you'd like to play pirate game. Or type in the comments pirate game. And we will play the new pirate game. All right. So we got 13 people on live and counting. Now that I minimized everything, I can go back now. Bam. All right. So we're going to talk about how to create sizzling content that people engage with. And it doesn't matter what niche you're in. There's a few key things that are fundamentals that as long as you know, as long as you're paying attention, as you're writing your post, then I can give you like an 80% chance, right? Nothing's guaranteed, but I can give you like an 80% chance that your content is going to attract the type of people that you want. And dare I say, your content is going to be magnetic to the specific people who you're serving, as long as you're clear who your ideal target avatar is. Okay? Is that making sense? Put pirate game down in the comments. All right, here we go. I see pirate game coming down. Kate Collier, what'd you say? Let's all nod and pretend we understand. I guess that was when I was silent. Oh, yeah, sure. All right, Snarky Pirate, Sarah Lamby's pirate hashtag, pirate game. All right, so here's the pirate game, right? Pirate game's this. You see my nice pirate coffee cup here. If you're not familiar, this little fellow is the Jolly Roger. And every time you see me take a sip of my coffee, and yes, I did actually do caffeinated coffee for this live training because I'm just that crazy bastard that would do it. Every time you see me take a drink of my pirate coffee, I want you to light up the likes. When I drink my coffee, drink up me hearties. I want to see the hearts fly across the screen, okay? Can we play that game? Can we do that? So I foresee, I only have so much coffee here, all right? So every time you see me take a drink, we're going to light up the likes and light up the hearts. Thank you. See them coming across. Backdrop Pirate is in the house. What's up, Melanie? The Pirate Queen is watching. My beautiful girlfriend, Lauren Jane. Okay, I see Melinda Baum is on. I see Kate Collier. See, who else do we have here? We got quite a few people on. Reveal yourself. This is the crew. This is the pirate crew. I know Jesse Wade is watching. Brittany is watching. All right. So let's do some quick housekeeping, all right? This is Monday Night Marketing. This is for you. I don't have to do this. This is me coming on Monday nights and giving pure value. So what you're about to hear, what you're about to learn is stuff that I teach inside of my actual trainings, okay? And I'm just going to pretend that we're already working together, like you're already a client, and I'm just going to show you what's going on. I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes of the way that I think and what I'm looking at to make sure that my posts get engagement. And not only do they get engagement, but it's like sizzling content. The kind of content that smells so freaking good that you're like, oh my gosh, you start salivating at the mouth. This is the type of content that we're talking about. So I hope that you brought a journal because you're going to want to take a lot of notes. Okay? So type journal into the comments if you have a journal and or something to write in. I guarantee you you're going to want to write down some notes. Okay? I see we've got Little Pirate. Little Pirate is in the house. That's Mr. Jesse Wade. If you've got if you have a pirate hashtag, pop your pirate hashtag down below. And yes, you watching the replay. Okay? Sarah Lambie says, your sponsors must love you with all this love that you're getting. Well, cheers, sponsors. Put journal in the comments if you have a journal or you're going to be taking notes. Okay, a couple of housekeeping. All right, Jesse Wade, journal. Kate Collier said journal. Melinda Baum says journal. Okay, Brittany says watching another live. How dare you cheat on me? Okay, Kate Collier is the hashtag sober pirate. So the housekeeping that we're doing here. Speaking of another live, Brittany, can we just close any of the other browsers that are open right now? Let's give this time to you. I mean, I'm sure that your time is spread out all over the place throughout the week. For those of you who have kids, you're always taking care of the kids and putting the kids first. For those that have significant others, you guys are out and about having experiences together. But in trainings like this, you want to be able to give yourself the gift of your presence and your focus. All right? So give yourself that gift. Turn off any other browsers, like put your phone on silent. Let this next hour be for you. Okay? Can we just agree to that? Can we agree that like we get out of like what we put in? All right? So at least put in some time, put in some, like I get it. And I know that this is an investment for you. All right? And I guarantee it's going to pay off if you pay attention. Okay? What does a pirate do to keep fit? It's a good question, Champanch. That's a cool name, Champanch. Champanch, what does a pirate do to keep fit? I'll tell you what a pirate does. Actually, that's probably a joke. You're winding up a joke, aren't you? Sarah Lambie, you're going to the top of the newsfeed with all this interaction. I feel like you already taught me so much. Well, Sarah Lambie, there is a lot more, and I tell you what, I know that you... the ticket, the tuition that you paid to be on this live, okay, got you the entire seat, but you're only going to need the edge of it because that's exactly where you're going to be for this entire live, okay? Can I get a nice yo-ho? Can I get a nice yo-ho for the value, for the entertainment, and for the fucking empowerment? That's right. I just dropped the F-bomb. We are pirates here, and yes, this is rated R for real. So let's finish up some housekeeping, okay? So grab your journal, check. Make sure that your phones are turned off, your browsers are all closed, check, okay? This training, what I'm teaching in here, works if you work it, okay? This is not something I'm just merely spouting out. These are the exact tactics and strategies that I share with my private clients to help them double, triple, quadruple, quintuple their income, and I want to be able to help you kind of see along those paths as well. Okay, so let's get into it. So good to see you guys here. This is so awesome. All right, give a yo-ho to a fellow pirate. This is how we connect, this is how we engage, and this is how you create friendships that might last an entire lifetime. It all starts with you going first. All right, so creating sizzling content that people engage with. Okay, we're going to dive deep today into exactly what that is. I'm going to give you some examples, okay, from my own social media, from my own posts, and I'm going to share with you a sort of framework, like what I look at, and it's very simple. And when you see it, it's gonna you're going to be able to look at a post and go, that post has A, B, and C, but it's missing D, or that post has A and C, but it doesn't have B and it doesn't have D, or it has too much A but not enough B. Okay, this is highly tactical, highly precisional. Is that a word? Precisional? All right. Like laser focused. A lot of people that are not, they're all over the place when they create their content. Let's not have that be for you. Okay, y'all. I say y'all. I can say y'all because I'm from Texas. Even though I don't live there anymore. I grew up there. I grew up in Texas, in Houston. I grew up in Houston until I was 6. Then I moved to Denver, Colorado, before they legalized pot, the good old days. And then I moved to Montana, where I was there for 4.5 years. Froze my ass off taking care of a bunch of animals. I mean, my parents, I don't know why they would ever want to go to Montana, but first it was Billings, then it was Lockwood, and then they just said, you know what, we're just going to call it. We're going to move to Shepherd, Montana, all the way to BFE. Let me tell you what. Guess how exciting Shepherd, Montana was? Yeah, not very exciting. Not very exciting at all. Brenda Tila in the house. Hi, Ben. First time and actual live listener. Hashtag Remington Pirate. Let's see some hearts and likes for Brenda. Thank you for popping on, Brenda. You're going to want to stick around for the entire training because there is going to be some truth cannons fired tonight, y'all. Y'all good for that? All right. So let me ask you a question. All right. There's a reason, all right, why you're here tonight. There's a reason why you're here. Okay? Some of you think, okay, so I came because I wanted to learn how to create sizzling content that people engage with. Okay, yes, that's what the training is about, but I'm going to challenge that and say that's not actually why you're here. You're not here to actually learn how to get engagement so that people engage with your post. I mean, well, that's going to be nice, but I assume that you want to know that as a means to an end. Like, that's not the end itself. Oh, I learned how to get engagement, and then that's it. So what is that end? What are you using being able to know how to create sizzling content? What is that end for you? Okay, I'm just curious. Okay? Are you on this training to learn? Or are you on this training so that you can actually get whatever that is, the means to that end? Tell me what the real reason is, why you're here. Okay? Kate Collier is leading the way. I'm going to call you leading the way, pirate. Because I suck and I'm awkward and I want to learn how to suck better. Okay. While that is a very original answer, I'm going to challenge you to come up with something specific. Okay? Specifically, what is it that you want? What's the result that you're looking to create for yourself by going through this training? Learning is not the answer, okay? People don't come to a training. People don't wake up and be like, you know what I need today? I need to know how to create spicy content. I need to know how to create that spicy rum, yo, which, by the way, at any time you feel like this training is going off of the charts, do you feel like this training is just, boom, blowing your mind? Put hashtag spicy rum in the comments, because that's how we roll around here. When we're really fired up, when we're really enthusiastic, when everybody is talking to each other on the live, and I'm going, and you're commenting, and you're really feeling it, we put hashtag spicy rum. Do you want to learn how to do hashtag spicy rum? It's not necessarily the reason why. It's nice skill set, but it all leads to something. What is that something specifically? Okay? Specifically. Oh, Deja says I'm being blasted through car speakers while I drive. The kids are not amused. Well, hello, kids. And Deja, full disclosure, this is a rated R broadcast, so keep that in mind for the little kiddos. All right. Brenda says she's excited to be here for this live. Thank you. Jesse says I learn with each and every post you put out there. Thank you so much. Lauren Jane says those who are just joining the pirate game is to heart and like when he drinks his pirate coffee. It's a drinking game, eh? So drink up, me hearties, and you light up the likes, you light up the hearts, eh? For those that are in the car, do I need to create the slurping sounds? I said that a little close to my mic there. There you go. You can see my mic. All right. Here we go. Melanie says, inspire my audience and educate. Okay, but why? Why do you want to inspire the audience and educate? Like, what will that do for you? Okay. Kay Collier says, I want to have a more engaged Facebook group. Okay. What's going on, Mr. Wayne Watt? David Yard in the house. Okay, Melanie Falvey says sales. Okay, that's closer. Okay, but what are those sales going to do for you? Like, what do you ultimately want? All right, sales will give you money, but even money is not actually what you want. What? Did the Captain Pirate just say that? That I don't want money? Listen, it's not about the money. It's never about the money. It's about what is that money going to do for you? What options are going to open up as a result of having that money? What choices are you going to be able to do by having that money? Put it in the comments down below. All right, so Sarah Lambie says, right to inspire people to act on my call to action. Okay, all right. Jesse Wade, I love engagement, of course, to build my business, but I love responses to my posts. Okay, all of these are great. And Melinda Baum, here we go. Melinda Baum, for some reason it's not, your comment hasn't popped up for me to create the overlay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Melinda Baum says freedom. Freedom is a big one. It is a big one. And Deja, I hope you're not driving. I hope you're not driving and commenting at the same time. Okay. Legacy through opening up creative opportunities for others. Okay, well, all of these, guys, let's be real here. Okay? Can I just drop some, fire off some truth cannons? Let's be 100% fucking real. It's not about how to learn how to create engaging content, sizzling content. That's not what it's about. It's not about making money. It's not about the freedom. It's specifically, what is it for? You're here as a means to an end for something specific. Okay, great. The husband's driving. The husband is driving. Okay, you make me feel so much better now. That's great. So I hope you guys get this. This is a very big piece of the puzzle, because this is a huge indicator as to why people will comment on your posts or not. This is all tied in. So if you think that this isn't tied into what we're talking about tonight, you're wrong. I don't normally call somebody out that bluntly, but let's be fucking real here. You're here because you would like to be able to have a means to an end, okay? You want to use having content that gets engagement as a means to an end to make money, but what is that money going to be used for specifically? We want to be specific. We want to deal with the number one thing that your client or prospect wants. Okay, Brenda Tila says, please help. I need help finding the best way to bring more client people interactions on my work page. Okay? Jesse Wade says, hopefully helping others, inspire, motivate. Wayne Watt says, quit by 9 to 5 and figure out woo-woo, then live in it. Okay? Mr. Landon Porter in the house. Vicky Earl says, live a better lifestyle, more free. David Yard says, legacy through opening up creative opportunities for others. I think I already did that one. All right. Sarah Lambie says, make the world a better place. If there's more to that, I don't see it just yet. Let me ask you guys a question, okay? Make the world a better place. Kate Collier, I have one goal, retire my elderly mother who still works at a factory. Boom! We have the first semi-specific answer, okay? Kate Collier, I have one goal, retire my elderly mother who still works in a factory. Notice what's happening there. There is an actual specific measurable outcome that was stated there. Elderly mother, retire, who is working in a factory. Do you see how that is something that will motivate somebody to spend their time on a training with a bearded guy who calls himself a captain in a Facebook group all about pirates? It's not because you think it's all fun. Well, it may be fun. There is an underlying reason behind why you're here. And Kate Collier just nailed it for herself. She's got the reason why. She's got an emotional reason. It's measurable and it's specific. So let me ask you again. What is the real reason that you're here? And while you're thinking that, type it down in the comments. This is a safe space. We're broadcasting inside of Organic Marketing Secrets. This is a closed group, so whatever answers that you post down below are kept sacred. And I hope that everybody here in the group holds the same sacredness, because this is a safe spot. Can we type in the comments, okay? Type in the comments, it's okay to say. That right there. It's okay to say. It's okay to say. We got some more comments here. And I have a question coming up for you in just a second. To entertain and make people feel good, Champanch says. Did I lose my spot? I totally lost my spot. Amanda Rutherford, get your pirate booty here. Absolutely. Come in here, lady. Drink out me hearties. Vicky says, I've lived a poor lifestyle all my life. I've been trying to figure out where I am going. Wrong mindset. I want to provide a better life for myself and my family. Okay, how specifically? What would that look like specifically for you, Vicky? But when you can get that for yourself, okay? So, I mean, obviously, we can go and we could talk about, okay, so I have lived a poor lifestyle. So what's the opposite of poor lifestyle? Rich lifestyle. But even that isn't really like cutting it. We want specifics. I've been trying to figure out where I'm going wrong. Mindset. Okay. So what specifically would you have to think for the mindset? I want to provide a better life for myself and my family. What does that better life mean specifically? Is it living in a better neighborhood that has better schools? Is it right now your children are being bullied at school and you want to go to a neighborhood that has a school where it's very welcoming and friendly? Like, these are the things that we're talking about here. Okay? I've only seen David say it's okay to say. This is important. Okay, I see Lauren Jane said it. It's okay to say. All right? It's okay to say. Because here's why. It's not necessarily that you're concerned about the other people that are watching, the other pirates that are watching. It's okay to say it for yourself. Because a lot of times, the human condition, we will end up compartmentalizing something, and then we'll tuck it away in our subconscious, and then we won't make it conscious to us. And so we're living a lie, we're living something, and we're not bringing it forward. So it's okay to say what it is that you want. Landon Porter wants his own pirate ship. I don't doubt that. Okay. David Yard says, specifically speaking, to eventually build a school, library, and growing my branding firm. Bam! Now we're on to something. Stacy Underwood says, it's okay to say, I want to heal from my injury and come out a better than I have been. I definitely have never lived up to my true potential in any area of my life. Okay, what are you going to use that specifically for, Stacy? I'm going to challenge you to be specific, challenge you to be exact. Because a goal that's not clear is a goal that will never be hit. If you want to know the reason why you are making the income, you are living the life, having the lifestyle that you have now, is because you haven't specifically laid it out for yourself. Where are you going to live in this better life? How much money are you going to make when you say make more money? What kinds of impact are you going to have on the specific clients in your business practice if that's your goal? These are the things that we're talking about. These are the things that I'm inviting you to specificity over. Because if you don't have that, then you have almost zero chance of bringing it into your reality. You want to talk about woo? Woo-woo will work all day long as you work it. And part of that is you need to have the woo tactical side. Tactical woo. And the tactical woo is you writing down in your journal that I hopefully you have in front of you exactly what it is that you want. So so let's tie this back. You're at this training. You're here learning. But it's not about learning. The learning is a means to an end. So what is that end? It's not making more money. It's not necessarily more freedom. Those are concepts. Let's bring this down. Let's ground this in something real, in something tangible. Okay? Here we go. Jesse says, I want to turn my property into a working ranch and employ and homeless people and donate our harvest. Okay, great. Somebody just posted an epic comment. All right, Brittany says, I want to not worry about bills and I want to enjoy the work I do. Well, I already enjoy it. Okay. Brenda, wow. I received my degree in applied arts graphic design back in 2004. I've been freelancing since 2003, and since then I've also worked full-time for a few sign companies and marketing and promotional companies. It wasn't until a few years ago I decided to stop working for the people of the companies and finally ventured out on my own, merging my two businesses together, 99 Skyline Design. Scary, and I'd love to have more interaction on my work page. Okay. Yeah. We're definitely going to get to that, Brenda. So, Stacy says, being a consistent hairstylist. All right. Vicky says, just want my family to be happy. All right. Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's the number one thing that your client or prospect wants? Type it down in the comments. The number one thing that your client or prospect wants. Drink up, me hearties. Yo ho. The number one thing. What is it? Pop it down below. Pop a top again. How are we doing? You guys still sticking in here? We're gonna get to the training here in just a second, but it's important. Like when you get bam. Bam! Stacy nailed it right away. First things first. I don't think I saw anybody else comment. What do your clients and prospect want? Results. 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 Can I say it again? Results. They want results. And those results that they want are not airy-fairy. They're not ambiguous. They're not more money. They're not freedom. While those are really certainly really good things to have, that's not the reason why they will buy from you. Do you understand? Is this making sense? They're looking for a result, specific and measurable outcome. Please, I hope that this is hitting for you. Okay? Sarah Lambie said, my clients are nonprofits who want to raise more funds and awareness for the causes they're passionate about. Okay, great. How much more funds? I'm sure that they have sales goals or they have certain, monetary goals for the month. It's never ambiguous, especially when you're dealing with business. And I want to invite you that if you are in business, that you be very specific about the outcomes and the business goals that you set for yourself. Okay? So, what is the number one thing your client or prospect wants? Results. Now let's go back to the question that I asked you. What is the reason why you're here? It's not to learn how to create sizzling content. That's a means to an end. You don't wake up saying, I want to learn. Learning is freaking awesome. That's not why you're here. You're here because you see that we could bridge the gap. Hopefully, if I learn how to do this, then it will help me get this result. All right? So, Landon says results. Yes, it's results. Now, what specific result are you looking for? For those that said freedom, what does that freedom look like? Does that freedom, saying freedom as the result is not a result. Saying I want to be able to have the freedom to travel to Paris 4 times a year and stay at this specific hotel and be able to see the Louvre 3 times out of those 4 is a very specific freedom. Saying I want the freedom to be able to take every Wednesday off because I can do it. I want the freedom to be able to not have to wake up anytime before 6 a.m. Those are actual specific results. Those are specific freedoms. Okay? So, if you want to be able to learn how to create sizzling content that gets people engaged, you have to know for yourself what is the result that you want, because it will help you craft messages that will invite them to engage with you. And this goes far beyond just creating content. This training is for online entrepreneurs, mostly for coaches and consultants, or somebody that sells wisdom or knowledge for money. I'm not saying that you're not able to do that if that's not you, but my specific specialty is being able to help somebody craft their message, get it so tight, and then be able to charge a nice, healthy, savagely awesome amount that they didn't think that they could before. Why? Because when you really dial in, when you really are able to drill in, you could charge, well, the sky's the limit. The higher the pain, the more they're willing to pay. And this isn't an extortion thing. This is simply what is the level of result that you're solving. So if you're solving a really big pain by providing a really specific measurable result, then you will be rewarded very handsomely. Financially. All right. So, here we go. I don't see any more, guys, we're not going to move on until we get specific results. Okay? This is for you. Specific results for you. So, let's say that you're able now, that you've got exactly how to create these posts. And each of your posts is sizzling, and you have people reaching out to you, signing up for your program, or signing up to speak to you, to want to learn more, and they end up eventually paying you. What is your life going to look like? Let's tie that in. Okay? Did we lose all comments? What just happened? Drink up, me hearties. We got 19 people on. Are you guys asleep? Is there a leak in your house right now? Is there a gas leak? All right, if you guys are enjoying this live, put hashtag spicy rum. But you also got to be able to tell the truth about where you're at. Tell the truth about what it is that you want. Because if you don't tell the truth about where you're at and where you want to go, then you can't ever hit it. You can't hit a goal that you don't see. There's Mr. Chris Harden, Mr. Professional Lurker in the house. All right. Sarah Lambie says, I'll be able to send my 6 kids to college and invest in a retirement fund. That's specific right there. That's specific. That's what we're talking about. Sarah, you get a treasure trove full of doubloons. Doubloons for that. Okay? That's specific. That's what we're looking for. Lauren Jane says, I want to go to Paris on May 20th and have weekends off and make 10. Make 10, did that get cut off? All I see is 10. I'm going to assume $10,000. All right. Oh, $10K a month. It was the second. She followed up. She must have fat fingered it. Kate Collier says, my goal is 6 figures by the end of the year, and I expect that most of that will happen in quarters 3 and 4. Okay, great. It's going to happen in quarters 3 and 4, Kate. But how much specifically is that 6 figures? 6 figures is still an ambiguous number. 6 figures spans a wide range. 6 figures could be $100K. It could be $999,999, almost up to $1 million. Where specifically is that 6 figures? All right. Chris Harden is enjoying spicy rum. Hashtag spicy rum. Vicky Earl says, busy helping people, but also time to spend on the beach, time to spend with family. Okay. We got a couple of spicy rums here. Deja, here we go. Husband doesn't have to work with severe RA. We could homeschool, travel. Bam, we could redo our house with non-toxic and chemical-free products. This is what we're talking about. This is your result. This is your reason. This is the reason beyond I'm just here to learn. We're not here to learn. You're not here to learn. You're here for a result. Make sense? Okay? Type in the comments, savvy, if that makes sense. Savvy. Is this savvy to you? Savvy? Okay? Tying what your prospect wants to the result. Do not let them get away with, oh, I want to make more money. Oh, I just want to have a better life. Those things are not serving them, and it's not serving you. How many times are you going to let a prospect or a client tell you that on a strategy session, and you say, great, and then they don't end up buying from you? Why? Because you're not specifically stating out what it is that they want. You need to tie it in. Is this making sense? Type savvy in the comments. This is making sense to you. Okay. I have a to-go list that I'm building, Brittany says. Okay. Chris Harden says savvy, specific. Okay. Brenda says, I finally I'd love to finally have my own land with horses and my dogs, be able to finally travel and continue to be creative with my graphic design business. Bam! Where do you want to travel, Brenda? Where? Specifically. And for how long? Or do you want to go on a great American road trip or a great European road trip? Like, these are the specifics. Do you want to stay in hostels? Do you want to stay at nice, swanky 5-star hotels? It's important to say specifically what that would look like. Okay? Specifically. Continue to be creative with my graphic design business. Does that mean that you're going to, I don't know, start to do a Banksy and start to do graffiti on walls, and you're going to become the next Banksy? They're going to call you the, I don't know, the Brensky? I don't know. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho! John Jones just arrived. I'll catch the previous on replay. Bam! Everybody give a yo-ho to Mr. John Jones. John Jones, put your pirate hashtag down below. Phil Petrides says, I will leave the 9 to 5 and spend more time with my daughter instead of feeling like I have to schedule time together with her because of the day job. Go to Greece in 2018. Boom! That's this year. Okay? Make my own schedule. Awesome. Leaving the 9 to 5 and spending more time with your daughter. That's excellent. All right? That's excellent. Stacy says she wants to move to Colorado ASAP. Bam! Do you want to get high? Or do you just like the Rocky Mountains? It's okay. It's okay to say. Hashtag it's okay to say. All right? So, let's talk about this, okay? Hashtag it's okay to say what you want to have. A lot of people are ashamed of the desires that they have because it's either looked down upon by their religious institution of choice. It's looked down upon by friends and family. It's looked down upon by the industry. It's looked down upon by your friends. It's okay to say what you want. And it's okay for you to tell the truth. Let's be real here, okay? I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you. I want to bring that higher self to the forefront. You're watching this video for a very specific reason. So far you've dedicated nearly 53 minutes of your time, of your focus, and of your energy here. There has to be a reason for that. And that's you and why you're here. And that higher self knows that there's something here for you. So I'm not going to be like the other coaches. I'm not going to be like the other consultants that are going to coddle you. They're going to say, oh, that's great. You want to make more money? I want to make more money too. Let's get you to making more money. And they're like, I don't really see how this could work. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm not going to do that to you. Like I said, I'm going to treat you like you're already a client. Can we just agree that we're already like in a relationship, in like a client relationship? Because this is exactly how I would treat my clients. Okay? So let's talk about our training tonight. All right? Who knows, okay, when it comes to creating content, sizzling content that gets people engaged, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, as long as you follow the fundamentals, then you will have people engaging with your content. I'm not saying that if you have 100 friends that all of a sudden your posts are going to blow up tomorrow. Let's just get that out of the way. If you have your profile locked down, tighter than Fort Knox, this is not going to help you. Yes, I teach organic engagement. Yes, I teach organic marketing. I teach people how to bridge the gap between where they are and where they'd like to be, and I don't fucking accept bullshit ambiguous answers. Why? Because I get to the root of what it is that they really like what they really want. And finally, maybe for the first time ever, they see how that deep dream that they have could become a reality, a possibility. And I don't work with everybody. Not everybody wants to work with me, but I don't work with everybody because there are many times when people are like, okay, it's not for me. But I guarantee you that once they get off of a phone call with me, they're probably served 1,000 times more than any other call because they have crystal clear clarity about where their life is headed and where their life could go. Savvy? So we're talking about the fundamentals. Motivation. Human beings have two main things that they are motivated by. Who knows what those two things are? Let me hear my psychology buffs in the house. All right? My psychology buffs in the house. Human beings are motivated by one of two things. What are those one of two things? And in the meantime, while you are typing that, you're going to get a little visit from Captain Jack. A little visit from Captain Jack. And Captain Jack is talking with Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is like, you know what? One day, there's going to be a time where you're going to make the right decision. And then Captain Jack says, I love those moments. I like to wave at them as they pass by. Ha 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 ha. Pirate. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled training. All right, that was our little commercial there. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, what are the human beings motivated by? Okay, do we have people asleep at the wheel here? Okay, let's give this time to ourselves. Two things human beings are motivated by. Number one, they're motivated either towards pleasure, or number two, they're motivated away from pain. Those are the two main motivators that people have built into them. Came out of the box that way. They didn't learn it. That's the way that they're wired. Okay? So when you are communicating with somebody, it doesn't matter what niche they're in, as long as you recognize, okay? Game, recognize, game. As long as you recognize, I think there is a lag between the comments that are coming in because, like, here come all the different comments. Game, recognize, game. Human beings are motivated by pain, to get out of pain, and they're motivated towards pleasure. When you're talking to your ideal prospect or client, one of these two things is happening. Okay? One of these two things is happening. Now, on the other side of that, if pain is the opposite of pleasure and they're motivated by it, let's go to another model and two more concepts. Okay? Actually, number one is conceptual. Okay? So the pain that they're in could either be conceptual or it could be physical. Conceptual or physical. The pain. Is this making sense? Okay? On the flip side, the pleasure that they could experience could either be conceptual or physical, tactical, visceral. Is that making sense? So the more conceptual, the more ambiguous, the more disassociated that person will be towards whether it's pain or pleasure. The more visceral, the more that person's going to feel it in their body. The more that person's going to feel it right here in their heart, in their emotions. Okay? So let's go back to creating content, sizzling content that people engage with. When you have your message dialed in, when you know exactly what the pain point is of your ideal client or prospect, when you write a post, that post, if it's highly conceptual and you're talking about pain and pleasure, and you're talking about words like freedom, and you're throwing out words like more money, and you're throwing out words like, isn't it just awful? Look, awful is not a physical, visceral word. Awful is a concept. It's a man-made thing, okay? But when you say, doesn't that just get you right in the gut? Or isn't that knowledge kind of like a stab in the back? These are visceral things. These are visceral, and so it's visceral pain versus conceptual pain. Is this making sense? All right? Put hashtag spicy rum if you're enjoying the content, if you think it's good. Put hashtag mind blown if your mind is blown, if you're having any epiphanies right now. I hope that I'm communicating this to you. There's conceptual and there's visceral. Most people are writing posts that are highly conceptual. People who are very studious, people who have college educations, especially people who are into literature, okay? It's really bad for them because the people who can quote Shakespeare, okay? The people who have a very verbose vernacular and can talk in really big words, they kind of have like this pride about them. They're kind of very arrogant. Like they look down on people that don't have a wide lexicon of words that they're able to wield as wonderfully as they do. But that's not what sells. That's not what's going to get somebody to stop in their tracks as they're scrolling through Facebook. Because who's in control when somebody is scrolling through Facebook? Because that's exactly who we're talking about. Somebody's scrolling through Facebook. Do you think... Oh, wow. Do you think that the prefrontal cortex, like the thinking, reasoning brain, is in control when somebody's just scrolling through Facebook? No. Newsflash, it's not. The reptilian brain is what is in control as somebody is scrolling through Facebook. The reptilian brain responds to pain. The reptilian brain responds to pain like a knee-jerk reaction. With the caveat being, it needs to be visceral pain. It needs to be highly visual. It needs to be tied into actual, like one of the five senses, okay? Visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, or gusto, it's the taste, okay? Your five senses, all right? If it's not tied into the five senses, then your brain doesn't acknowledge it. And if it's too conceptual, if you're like, wow, that was just devastating. Devastating is conceptual. You think that you're communicating to your ideal target audience, but you're not. You have to bring it down. You have to be very visceral. And if you're going to get them to engage, if you're going to get them to say, oh my God, that's my thing, I am experiencing that pain right there, then you have to be visceral about that pain. And if you're going to talk about pleasure too, say, oh, you want more freedom? Who cares about more freedom? That's a word that's thrown out all the time. Who cares? But when you say, I would like to be able to take off 1 week out of every month to do whatever the hell that I please, that is a specific, visceral pleasure. Is this making sense? Put hashtag savvy down below. So the reason why your content might not be getting the engagement that you're looking for is because you're not making it specific. You're not making, okay, on the pain pleasure scale, it's either too conceptual and not visceral. So actually, let me see if I can draw something for you real quick. Let's do, I'm just going to make this real time. You know why? because that's just what I do. Actually, you know what? You guys might be able to. You guys just might be able to see me create this real time. Let me go back. Let me show you my screen. If I do that, and then I do that. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, you guys see it. All right, boom. So I'm just going to create new. And let's do a really big one, okay? So I've got a big square here, okay? And let's make this square, let me move this down. Let's make this square white. All right, so we got this white square. And let's make the lettering, let's just make it traditional black. All right. We got bold. So we're going to do up here, visceral. Is it typing? Or is it, oh, it's so small. It's so small. You can't even see it. There we go. All right. Visceral, okay. Visceral / tangible. Visceral itself is a kind of a conceptual word. So let's call it, I like visceral because it's like, oh, it's like meaty, it's juicy, but that even that might be too conceptual of a word. But if I said physical, that would actually make more sense to you. So we've got physical. Let's put physical up here. All right. Move that over there, move that over there. I'm going to create copies of this just so that I keep the, all right. Oh, so we've got physical, and then down here we've got conceptual. Conceptual may as well be a synonym for ambiguous, unclear, blurry, unfocused, okay? Confused, conceptual, confused, okay? Can someone type that into the comments? Conceptual equals confused. Put that into the comments. Hashtag drink up me hearties. On the other side of this, we've got pain. I just think this is the bee's knees that I'm able to do this live for you guys. We've got pain, and we have pleasure. Let me change this to pleasure. All right. So these four corners, physical, conceptual, pain, pleasure. Is this making sense to you? I don't like that pleasure is so big. There we go. Let's put pain over here. Conceptual equals confused. Physical equals relatable. Okay? Physical equals relatable. Physical equals I identify. I get you. I understand. I know. Okay? So, pain, pleasure, conceptual, physical. So let's put that out of the way. Bring me back. Bring you guys back here. All right? So when you're crafting your content, think about it, okay? Content is just a vehicle in order to reach your ideal client avatar. And if your ideal client avatar comes upon your post and you're not able to speak their language, you lose. Remember in my post earlier, for those that caught it, okay, I talked about how speaking their language is kind of like the guy from the Middle East, where you're like, he's like doing the flute or the recorder, and then the snake is like, oh, and the snake is kind of mesmerized. That's basically your ability to communicate effectively with your audience, because you're hitting on that pain point. And I'm not saying that we're here to just stir up the pain. That's not it. That's not it at all. But if you want to be able to have the impact that you're looking to have, to be able to solve a problem that looks like a specific result, then you have to have this. All right? Boom, 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 boom. All right? So, is there anyone here, okay, who has one of two things? Number one, you have a message that you feel you're unclear about, okay? And you would like my specific help to be able to help you refine that message to where we craft something that is going to hit that target audience, like that, okay? If that's you, number one, and number two, if you have Skype, then I'll invite you on with me live right now, and we will we'll do a small mini session, okay, to help you see this in real time, okay? Would that be valuable to you, okay? Type hashtag good grog if that would be valuable to you, okay? Good grog. Good grog. Hashtag good grog. And if you're just jumping on, pop your pirate hashtag down below. Let us know that you're here. We're all pirates and captains here. If you would like some help specifically from me, whoever is the first one that I see, if you've got a Skype account and if you've got a message that you feel would benefit, then let me know, okay? You could just say, hey, I do. And if you do, then send me a private message. I will send you my Skype ID, and we'll make this happen. All right? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. And if nobody wants to hop on, that's okay too. All right? This is Monday Night Marketing. How are you guys liking Monday Night Marketing? Monday Night Marketing with the Captain. If you're getting value out of this, put hashtag spicy rum. This is our weekly time where we all get together and we talk about a very specific marketing term. All right? We focus on one specific thing to help you further in your business, okay, in helping people. Okay. Stacy says, I would love to, but I can't because of an injury, but I'll lurk. Okay. Your injury prevents you. I'll just take your word for it. So, all right, Melanie says, I'd love to, but cannot Skype now. Okay. All right, well, here is the deal. Do you feel like you have had your mind shifted? Has this been valuable for you? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, no, not really at all, not much at all. 5 being, I kind of knew this, but it wasn't anything really that special. Okay? Or 10 being, holy shit, that blew my mind. It's okay, no matter where you are on the scale. All right? It helps me. It's good feedback. This is Monday Night Marketing. What we have, okay, is the ability to work with me further, if that's something that you would like to do. So recently, let me just tell you what happened, okay? I realized that of all the different offers that I had, I thought that going live and showing everybody my like nice big, mind map was really good, okay? Was really good. And I explained out all of the different offers, okay? I'm actually going to go to my mind map now because I'm going to show you guys something. But my mentor, okay, told me something that I didn't see. And that's always a good thing to have in your corner is a mentor, somebody who has a higher perspective than you, that can show you kind of your blind spots where you're not able to see. So he said, look, Ben, this is good. You've got all these different, your value ladder. You've got the ability to be able to help people that are brand new. You've got the ability to help people that are intermediate. You've got the ability to help people who are at a more advanced level. But for the person who is brand new coming into your world, it's overwhelming. They don't know where to start. And it's confusing to them. They don't have any clarity. So I decided to solve that problem. I am taking off of the market all of my programs, just taking it, scooping it off. Those who have already bought a program of mine, you will still have access to them. This does not mean that you will no longer have access to that program. You will still have access to those programs. I just won't be selling them anymore. Okay? And there's a very specific reason why. My ideal client avatar is somebody who already has clients. It's somebody who's already getting results for clients and prospects of their own and would like to really sharpen the edge. Okay? Maybe they're only making 1 to 2K and they want to jump up to 5 to 10 to 15 to 20K. I can help them do that. So there's only one core offer that I have. And based on, all right, the poll that I did today, it is super obvious what the name of that program is going to be. Who knows what the name of that program is going to be? Go ho to Mr. Ryan Rukowski just popped on. Yo ho. Okay? Who knows the name of that program? Who knows what it's going to be? Put it in the comments below. Put the name of my core offer down below. Stacey Underwood says, hashtag it's okay to have issues. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kate Collier says, I actually didn't feel that way. You explained in the video who each thing was for, and I knew where to start. Okay, cool. Awesome, Kate. One thing that I'm looking to do is to streamline things, okay? Make it very easy. Make it very easy for people. So the core offer, who knows what the new name of the core offer is? Who saw that thread and can post it down below? In the meantime, I'm going to take another sip of Old Jolly Roger here, eh? Old Jolly Roger. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho! Sharpen the knife, Julie Gordon says. Ryan Rukowski says, the Ben Perry method, close. Actually, not even close. That's not what it's called. Boom! Melanie Falvey was the first person to nail it. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else still commenting? Social media magnetism. That's my core offer. Vicky Earl's got it. Social media magnetism. Is this where all of the comments are about to flow in? Social media magnetism is my core offer. Okay, that's the program. That is the live, online training. Social media magnetism is for you if you are a coach, if you are a consultant, and you're looking for a framework, if you're looking for a complete breakdown of how to use Facebook in a way that organically kicks the fucking shit out of any paid ad that would be out there. Why? Because don't panic, it's organic. No. Because organic is so awesome. It's because organic takes time. It's because organic is word of mouth. It's because organic is referral based. It's because organic totally rocks the world, okay? So let me just show you real quick. Let me share my screen here. You see my nice, sexy background there? All right, so here we go. So here is my mind map, organic marketing. You want to know what social media magnetism is going to cover? It's going to cover these things. Oh, let me close the Red Hot video system so nobody like zooms in later on, okay? So here's the deal. We're going to be covering the way that I do market research. We're going to be covering my fire sales method, the way that I sell in a non-salesy lighthouse type of way. If you haven't heard the lighthouse analogy before, the lighthouse versus tugboat analogy comes from the brilliant mind of Jesse Elder. Okay? And this fire sales method is an offshoot of that particular sales method, where you get to present your offer to the person that shows up onto your strategy call, whatever you want to call it, and you let them have their own experience. There's no forcing, there's no manipulating, there's no trying to get them to do something that they don't want to do. It's very simply being a lighthouse and shining your light both in the rocks and towards safe passage into the harbor and allowing the other person to have their own experience. That's the fire sales method. Mindset and psychology behind organic marketing, which is huge. If you're only charging 1K, 2K, there is a way to get into alignment with yourself so that you have a healthy conscience about upping your rates and feeling good about it and not casting off that blame and shame. Okay? Facebook group growth strategies. I'm just going to pop this open for just a second. Just as Landon says. Just the tip and just for a minute, okay? Boom. Oh, what was that? Yeah, somebody will go back and watch that, freeze frame that, okay? Websites and landing pages, automations, email marketing, content strategies, and the Perry method. Not to mention live video. That's right, there's my live video system. Which, by the way, my live video checklist is ready, okay? The videos are ready. I'm just not ready to give it to you just yet. Okay? This is what the core offer is going to be. I'm not going to mince any words. It's either you want it or not. You want to know how to write posts? That's going to be down here in content strategies. Okay? This very topic that we're talking about tonight is covered here in content strategies. Okay? So just as much as I talked about, like that we go into all the different ways, okay, courses you could buy, all of these things that are going away, all of this is behind each one of these, broken down into detail, broken down into frameworks, broken down into simplified ways that you can wrap your mind around how to better serve your clients. All right? So that's what social media magnetism is. Okay? That's what social media magnetism is, y'all. So if that's you and you would like to sign up, or if you're interested, okay, then send me a private message, or you can go to benperry.co/proof to sign up for a call with me. Okay? We start, well, actually, let me just tell you, it's going to be 6 weeks of live online interaction. Just like this, only it's going to be on a Zoom call. All right? We're going to get together once a week, starting on the first Tuesday of February. The first Tuesday of February is when we start. We will go live inside of a private Facebook group. You will attend. I will give the training live, and then you'll be able to ask me questions later on. Okay? So if you only have one product now, is the private Facebook group separate or part of that? The private Facebook group will be the one, like, if you buy, that's how you get in. That's how you get in. All right? But you'll be able to upgrade, okay? So you could get the core offer, social media magnetism, but you can upgrade. What is that upgrade? You dare ask. Of course you dare ask. I love people that are daring and adventurous, eh? That upgrade is the 6-week hot seat mastermind. So running right along with the training is you'll be able to ask some questions when I give the training live, but there's going to be a whole nother section of people who are in a private mastermind with me called the 6-week hot seat mastermind. For those who have gone through this before, this has been very valuable to them. They've experienced the most amount of results in this group coaching program, and you're able to get your questions answered while other people are having their questions answered, and there have been massive amounts of explosions in income. Petra made $2,000. A couple of other people, like, come on, 6-figure launches. So that's the 6-week hot seat mastermind. That runs along the social media magnetism. We start on February 1st. It's completely up to you. If you're interested, then you could go to benperry.co/proof and just sign up for a call with me, and we'll get on the phone and we'll find out whether it's a fit or not. Okay? And last but not least, I'm holding a live event here in Orlando. All right? And I finally got the dates nailed down. The live event, okay? So just so I know that people are following along, put in the comments Orlando live event. Put that into the comments. Orlando live event. It's happening March 30th through April 1st. So that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Here in Orlando, March 30th through April 1st. That's March 30th, 31st, and then April 1st. Put into the comments Orlando live event. This is the live event where we will cover everything that you just saw in the mind map, but we're going to do it live. We're going to go through your particular business. We're going to uncover what it is, your special sauce. I'm going to help you craft your content, help you craft your offer. If your offer needs to be tightened up a little bit, we're going to get crystal clear on the pain points so that you can effectively communicate with your ideal target audience, and so that you will be able to leave the live event with everything you need, and quite possibly already be making money before you even leave the event. Okay? Orlando live event. If this is you and you would like my particular help, then go to this particular URL, benperry.co/proof. Sign up for a call with me and we'll find out whether it's a fit or not. It is not cheap, but I don't think that you're cheap. It is not going to break your bank either, okay? And if you're already serving clients, if you're already rocking and rolling it, then this is not going to be a super huge investment for you. But it will be solving a $50,000 problem that you have. It could be solving a $100,000 problem that you have. Because think about this. With everything, especially people in business, what is the thing that costs you the most? That's opportunity cost. What's opportunity cost, Ben? Here's what opportunity cost is. So say right now you're making only $2K in your business right now. And out of that $2K, all right, you could be making $10K a month. Actually, let's round it up. You could be making $12K, all right? So that means that's $10K that you're leaving on the table every single month. Now, what's that much money per year? 12 times 10, that's $120,000 a year that you're losing in lost opportunity cost. That's pretty expensive. So how long do you want to wait? How much longer are you willing to allow yourself to continue to stay where you're at? So if you are interested and if you think this might be a fit for you, then go to benperry.co/proof and sign up for a call with me. When you go to this website, it's going to show up. There's going to be a video at the very top. That video is quite literally going to walk you through what to do next. Specific steps for what to do next. You're going to fill out an application. That application lets me know that you're serious. That application lets me know that you're ready to play ball. That application weeds out people who are not my ideal target audience. Okay? They're not my ideal client avatar. This is nothing against you. All right? If you aren't yet at a level where you feel you can invest in your business, well, then go do some more work on yourself. Keep watching some of my free live videos just like this. Sharpen your saw and get better so that you can come. All right? I highly recommend it. Orlando live event, March 31st through April 1st. We're going to do it up. We're going to rent out an Airbnb in down near Disney, okay? In one of those nice mansions. Like, these mansions they're ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. And it's the best time to be in Florida too, where it's not too hot. It's not too hot, okay? If you wait any longer than that, it's going to be pretty hot. This is the exact time that you want to be coming to Orlando. You want palm trees, you want to escape the cold, and you want to get some savvy business acumen and potentially meet up with some other fellow like-minded entrepreneurs such as yourself. This is the event to come to. You know you want to come. So visit benperry.co/proof. And then, just as a closing here, I can't wait in order to basically have you be my next case study. I can't wait to have you up on my wall of proof of people who are getting results, seeing their income explode. If that's you and you feel like this is the time and that the material that's been presented tonight has only been just a piece of what I could learn in an immersive 3-day weekend at this live event, then go to benperry.co/proof. Fill out the application to get onto a call with me, and we'll figure out whether it's a fit. Okay? One of the things that I'm asked the most, okay, is how long, Ben, until I start seeing results? It's a pretty valid question. It's a good question. It's also very telling, too. Where are my hearts? Where are my likes? How long is it going to take for you to see results? Well, my question to you is, how long would you like to wait? How long would you like to wait? It'll take as short or as long as you like. Because think about this. My mentor told me this, and this was a huge epiphany for me. And I hope that I'm able to communicate this to you. All right? So, for those who are still watching, for those who are still enraptured, type into the comments, calendar time. Okay? Type into the comments, calendar time. Calendar time. Those words are calendar time. Type that in the comments. Calendar time. All right? As soon as I see some calendar times come across, then I'll complete the thought. Calendar time. Okay? I see a couple coming across. John Jones. Calendar time. Brittany. It didn't pop up. Calendar time. Okay? Lauren Jane said calendar time, but the overlay hasn't been created yet. I love eCam, the ability to do this. Okay? Lauren Jane, calendar time. Landon, calendar time. Now type clock time. Clock time. Type into the comments. Clock time. Clock time. Which, that's one of those words, clock, that if you say it too much, it starts to lose its meaning. It's like clock, clock, clock. Jesus, that's an English word. You keep saying it after a while. You're like, wow, that's an American word. Clock time. Okay, Lauren Jane, clock time. Kate Collier, clock time. Let's get that out of there. There we go. John Jones, clock time. Phil Petrides, clock time. All right. Here's the lesson for you. It was an epiphany to me, okay? There is a huge difference. Now, remember what we're talking about. How long is this going to take? How long is it going to take for me to see results? Okay? And when people say how long, they're looking at their calendar and they're like, fuck. Is this going to take me 90 days? Is this going to take me 60 days? Is this going to take me a month? Is this going to take me a year to start to see results? Because that's how the human mind has been trained, to look at fucking time through a goddamn calendar. Pardon my pirate. That's not how we view time. There is a difference between calendar time and clock time. Clock time is how much time do you actually have to put in every single day to get the result that you want. You're either putting in the clock time or you're not. What does that mean? Are you making the sales calls or not? Are you scheduling conversations that could lead to sales or not? This is not about like having to wait, which, by the way, one of the things that needs to happen is that you need to like get rid of this idea that you need to keep struggling, that you just need to keep just a little bit longer. I need to suffer a little bit longer. None of that needs to happen. You could choose right now, today, that this is when it stops. This is when the story of me not having enough. This is when the story of me not like being able to provide for my family. This is where I get to end the story of me not being able to have enough clients every day to live the lifestyle that I want. This is the day that it stops, because you're not operating on calendar time anymore. You're operating on clock time. And clock time is, are you actually doing the thing? Because you can create what somebody can create in 30 days in 1 week, because you're operating off of clock time. Does this make sense? It's all relative. Tell me that you've had the experience of somebody who maybe started a particular profession long after you did. You were the expert. You were the resident expert in that field. You introduce your friend to it. Your friend's like, wow, this is so awesome. And then they begin to go on their journey. You guys go your separate ways. And then the next time you see them, they're making, a good 25K to 50K. And you're like, and you're still over here rocking at 3 to 5K. Or let's take another example. They're living the lifestyle that you want. And you've been doing this for 20 years. How long would you like to wait? And if you're following the story that it needs to take a long time, that you need to suffer in order to get, or in order to feel worthy of having it, that's not true. You could start to see the results today. Okay? So, if you're interested in joining us for the live event in Orlando, you can go to benperry.co/proof. If the live event is not for you and you would like to sign up for our social media magnetism course, it's a lesser investment. It's not quite the Orlando live event, but I guarantee you'll appreciate either one. Okay? We already have 6 people ready to go for the live 6-week hot seat mastermind. I would love to have you on there. There's not as much investment as it is to go into the live event, but I guarantee you'll want to. Okay? So if you want to continue your training, if you want to continue having me be your mentor, me like being in your corner, helping you, then go to benperry.co/proof and book a call with me. Boom! Stacy said, I just made a sale. I'm back. I made a sale. Bam! Could we just say, like, fucking sale cannons? Like, boom! Sale cannons. How about that? Sale cannons. That's so awesome. All right. So, what do you guys think of Monday Night Marketing? Monday Night Marketing. And my Jolly Roger there. Okay? Monday Night Marketing. If you want to sign up for any of the courses that I have, send me a private message. Let me know. Boom! Stacy says cannonball. All right? This is Monday Night Marketing. We're going to be doing Monday Night Marketing every single Monday. Okay? Every single Monday. And for those of you who are on the fence, choose a side. Say, either I'm not going to do this. Okay, cool. I'm not going to do this. Or, let me just see what's up, Ben. Let me see what's going on. Because people are on the fence. Your ass hurts from sitting on that fence. I've been there. It's not a good feeling. I don't like it. Okay. So, Monday Night Marketing. I'm Ben Perry. This is Jolly Roger. And wishing you a fantastic Monday. You've got your content. You've got sizzling content. You've got the framework by how I put together that content. And if you'd like to know more, then simply go to benperry.co. Savvy? My hearts. Drink up, me hearties. Me hearts.